What's up guys, Free Nachos here, back again with a brand new Let's Play series here on my channel. This time we are playing Lords of the Fallen. This is my second time through the game. We just completed a 55-hour run, our first time through the game. We did a quality build, and there was no commentary. This time we are going to do a Paladin, a heavy Paladin base character. We're going to invest heavily into strength and holy, and we will try to optimize our character while also guiding you through the story and the gameplay. If this is your first time with Lords of the Fallen, you're going to learn a lot of information. Maybe we can even teach each other some things down in the comments of other things that you've seen or experienced in this game. So I definitely plan on doing a brand new character. However, even though we are playing a Paladin, I do want to go for perhaps the darker ending, which I was not able to get the first time around. I believe this is the Dark Crusader class that you can start the game with. You can find his armor later in the game if you don't start out with it.
Forgive me, and steer this weapon of deliverance to a worthier servant than I.
Possessed the metal for this crusader. You failed.
The Umbral Lamp. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the character creation screen. When I did my first Let's Play series, I used the Mornstead infantry, and I did a high agility and endurance build, did not invest at all into Radiance or Inferno. When I do my New Game Plus of that character, I respect to a more Inferno caster build, but for our purposes we are going to do a Paladin with a heavy investment into strength. This guy has 18 Radiance to start. That's pretty good. I don't like the armor. He only has 9 Radiance. Let's see who has the highest. Now, I did complete the game. I did get the Radiant, or the good ending, so I did unlock the Radiant Purifier as a starting class. So we might start with him. Obviously, we'll have to get some more heavy armor. So the Orian Preacher also has 18 Radiance, but not as much strength. Not as much strength, 10 strength. So this guy has 18 Radiance, and 12 Strength. And it looks like he already has quite a bit of miracles. So I think we're going to start as the Radiant Purifier class. And as soon as we get heavy armor and a heavy shield, we will make him into a Paladin Knight. Let's look at the body types. We have a girl, or a male or a female. I kind of want to go female. Might be pretty badass. Female Radiant Purifier. Okay, let's go to the head. Definitely don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want to look too old here. Okay, we can switch it in here. I don't want to spend a ton of time. Don't want to spend a ton of time in the character creator, but we do want to make sure that we look cool. Okay, so we have A, B, and C. So it's like a combination of all three. Jesus. I think that'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. Skin color. Hair. Definitely not. Definitely not. I gotta get some... Actually, I don't know if I like the face tattoo. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, I think that's fine. Fine tune. Face texture. Okay, that's fine. Eye color, we don't need red eyes. I think that's fine. Let's go brown eyes, brown hair. Feel free to skip ahead during this part and go straight into the game. I don't like that nose. Okay, I think that's fine. Ears are fine. Okay. That's fine. Can we change the hair color? Can we change the hair color? We have eye color. Okay, muscular, thin. We're definitely going to go more muscular. And I think large and muscular. Skin color, tattoos. I don't think we're gonna have any tattoos. And be clean. Okay, so just reviewing, I don't think we can change the hair color. Oh, here we go. I think that'll be fine. Let's go with that. Review, we are a Radiant Purifier with 18 starting Radiance, 12 starting Strength, 13 Endurance, 14 Vitality. Let's go ahead and change our name. A Radiant Knight. Vera the True. Something like that. Why not? Alright, boys. Let's go ahead and get out of our character creator and hop in to gameplay. We're going to be doing 30-minute episodes.
Lo, the latest receiver of his grace. Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly. And so does Oria's wisdom guide my hand in the bestowment of this subsequent boon.
Bestowment. Is that a word? Probably is.
Your flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders. Prove yourself worthy of this gift. Seek me in the bowels of the bridge. Our work is of the greatest import.
I'm so in love with how this game looks. For such a indie developer team. Looks so good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Vera the True is here. we are here. Let's go ahead and see what we have on. So we have Piercing Light, a charge and piercing burst of magic. We have Aura of Tenacity, surround yourself with a radiant aura which decreases damage. And we have Healing Sigil. So we have a defensive buff, healing, and a projectile. It looks like we have several large mana stones here. Of course, we have our Sanguinarix, which acts as a Estus Flask, if you're familiar with Dark Souls games. Right now we have the Radiant Purifier set. However, we will quickly change that out and also probably change out our weapon to a more heavy one-handed weapon, so that way we can have a shield. We currently have a 1 pendant, increases our holy damage and fire defense. We are at medium encumbrance, so let's get into it. Probably going to be two-handing this weapon for now. We got our first item pickup of the game, an Enervated Vigor Skull, which is going to help us gain a quick burst of vigor. Vigor is this game's equivalent to souls. Did take a hit there. I'm probably going to be a little bit rusty because I've been playing Lies of P lately, and its controls are a little bit different. We made the jump the first time. I do quite like the moveset with this weapon. Unfortunately, we will not be keeping it. Throwing rock. So with our throwing hand, we can put on the rock, and we can get items that might be out of reach. Alright, we got a wooden cross. Let's go ahead and take a look at the wooden cross. I do want to kind of do a thorough let's play here. I kind of want to have it serve as a companion playthrough for first-time players, but also kind of a completionist type playthrough where we go through all the weapons and teach you about them and show you what they mean. So the wooden cross is a weapon that requires 8 strength and 8 agility. It has E scaling with strength and agility. Kind of a very, very basic weapon. Not something that you really are going to want to use as a main weapon, of course. But as you upgrade any type of weapon, its scaling does increase slowly over time. So you might have a weapon that starts out with E scaling, but if you upgrade it enough, it might go higher up into that probably C range. The best weapons in the game start off as like a C+ or a C scaling. It's pretty rare that you'll find a weapon with C+ scaling to start with, but if you do, then that's probably a weapon that's you know, up towards the top tier of weapons. Ooh, a little burst of holy damage there. In this instance, we need to reach into the umbral realm, jump the gap, Of course, this is a main mechanic of the game where you'll be spending time in the Umbral Realm, solving puzzles, finding secrets, fighting some bosses. There are some bosses that are only accessible while you're in the Umbral Realm. If you die in the main area, the main world, you will be taken to the Umbral Realm. And the only way to get back to the normal world will be to find a location. Certain predetermined locations will allow you to leave the Umbral Realm. Saintly Quintessence is definitely one of the more important items in the game. It allows you to upgrade your Sanguinarix, aka your healing flask. So this game is quite forgiving when it comes to damage. Of course, when you block and take damage, you gain withered health. Now, withered health you are able to gain back from striking an enemy. You slowly gain back that withered health. That, as you can see in the top left-hand corner, I have a tiny bit of gray. But I attack, and I gain that back as health. Now, if I was to get hit there before hitting them, that withered health goes away permanently. Of course, if you die in the regular world, you get sent to the Umbral Realm. And that item, that area on the other side, is an area where we can get out of the Umbral Realm. There are three main endings to the game. There's the Holy ending, the Inferno ending, and the Umbral ending. First time I played through this game, I got the Holy ending, which is kind of like the good, supposed good ending. But for our purposes here and doing things that we've never done before, I'm going to be trying to get the Inferno ending despite being a holy character. So we're going to kind of be almost like a heretic. We use holy magic, but we do not use it for good, that kind of thing. Just to add a little bit of spice and differentiation for our character. We're now in the abandoned red copse. So as you see, throughout the world we have several red beacons that have served as points of power for basically the evil god Adyr. So in the holy ending, you go around and cleanse all of the beacons and then defeat Adyr at the end. We are not going to do that, as we unlock the Vestige of Rannoch here, and we get our first desiccated Vestige Moth. So from a Vestige, you can upgrade your character, you can access multiplayer, you can rest, which will refill your healing charges and your ammo, and it will also revive all the enemies in the area, besides bosses. if you've defeated them. And then once you unlock more vestiges, you can also warp between them. So let's go ahead and probably level up now. And we're going to start investing into strength. Actually, we don't have enough for a level. We still need about 600, 700, 800 more before we can level up. Let's go ahead and take our hand off and put our Radiant Purifier Catalyst back on. So we have our Piercing Light, which is R1, our R2 is our defensive buff, and our X is our healing. Oh, keep going into the emote menu. I'm so used to Lies of P controls. Alright, boys. Let's go ahead and get into it. We have about 4 minutes left on episode 1, Tacitus's Journal. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Go into our inventory. Tacitus's Journal. A withered journal, a number of its pages missing. This journal belongs to Tacitus, fearless explorer and cartographer who had traveled across the Oathlands and far beyond, eventually venturing into Mornstead only to seemingly never emerge from the kingdom. Map of Mornstead. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that. If I can look at it. Or maybe it's in our journal. Here we go. So it shows us kind of the different beacons in the different areas. Again, it is a very crude drawing, something that at the moment we're not really able to make a lot of sense of. But let's continue. I'm gonna go ahead and yank out his soul. Alright, let's use... Oh, looks like we are out. Now we were able to break his posture there, so I knew I could get a heavy attack in, and he's down. Just in time for a late game boss to show up and ruin our party.
Give me that ramp.
This is a boss that we fight in the late game. He's not currently attackable now. What he's going to do is have his dragon come in and do some damage. Sweeps. And then he'll jump off and start fighting us. And we're down. It is possible to defeat this guy, being a low level. And we're down. And we're down. But that is something that is somewhat of a scripted death. But it is possible to defeat him now. And we have been revived. So that is our first death of the game. We're going to go ahead and recover our vigor down below where we had fallen. But that will be the end of episode 1. So anyway guys, my name is Free Nachos. Thanks as always for watching this Lords of the Fallen Let's Play series here on my channel. And I'll see you all on episode 2.